What's up, guys? Sorry, the last one did not have sound. I don't know why, but it should be fixed now. Let me double check. What's up, guys? Sorry, we're good now. But it should be fixed now. Let me double check. Okay, we're good now. Sorry for everybody who is hopefully rejoining. Cool. Okay, so let's try this again. All right, so in this live stream, guys, we're going to be going over what, where, and how to sell items. This is a reset of the one I was already doing because I didn't realize that there was no sound. And so we'll be getting started. I'll kind of be starting over a little bit, just a little bit faster paced, and then we'll kind of be going from there. Guys, in this video, I'm going to be going over selling on eBay, Swappa, direct buyers, Mercari, and different places like that. What items you should sell where, and why. So, because I do sell in different places all over the internet because I want to maximize the amount of profit that I'm going to make, right? So, I was doing eBay. So let's pop back in to eBay, actually. And I was listing an iPhone 13. Okay. So iPhone 13, Batty Ascend. I'll kind of go over everything kind of quick. And show you guys, what to do, how to do it, and all of that. So I have a couple of pictures here for this iPhone, right? As you can see, so there's things like the battery health, and then I actually put the IMEI check in there for it. Also, my photos are not super professional. That is done for a reason. I don't like using professional photos because what I like to do is I like to under-deliver on the front end of things and over deliver on the back end. Like I want people to be, happier when they get the device than when they bought it. Okay. That's kind of my whole thing. And it's really helped me out throughout the years. I got 100% buyer feedback on eBay, just because most of my items show up in better condition than they were originally advertised. So that's kind of my thing. So the title here, guys, Apple iPhone 13, 128 gigabyte, T-Mobile, check ESN. So we don't want to put bad ESN because that's a trigger word now on eBay. So we put check ESN instead. And then obviously we fill out the item category. This would be in cell phones and accessories. And then this one specifically is 4 parts or not working, simply because it has a bad ESN or could have a bad ESN. Okay, and we also go over that here in the description as well. So we got iPhone 13, 128 gigabyte, T-Mobile, check ESN. No iCloud account, screen is good. I always use this as a checklist. Screen is good, digitizer is good, LCD is good. Power button is good, charging port, Face ID. Comes as is, no accessories. Will only ship to the confirmed eBay address. This is quite important, so you know. Reputation, disclaimers, all of that. And then one thing I did put right here, I always put the description. This thing is being sold as parts or not working due to a possible bad ESN. Okay, it's important to put there. And then, there's some extra things in here too. Now, I figured out that using the KPI calculator here, that this item would sell roughly between, at $382. Okay, so that's what I put in eBay based on 3 comparables that I found. And then, so we never listened to this median price thing. This thing is worthless. It doesn't help you at all. And then shipping, I did 0 pounds, 10 ounces. I left the dimensions as they are. They don't have to be super specific. And then this one's going priority just because it's closer to $300. Don't need any of that. And then down here in preferences, you always want to make sure that you want to require immediate payment with buy it now. That's very important. With eBay, do immediate payment with buy it now. And this is how you list on eBay, right? So now, what do we sell on eBay? So I'm going to go ahead and list this one. What are the items that I typically sell on eBay? So I'll kind of go over those real quick. So the items that I typically sell on eBay are cracked devices, damaged devices. Sometimes I'll sell cracked items to Feldon or a direct buyer. but most of the time they go on eBay simply because they sell for more. Typically, right? Not always, but typically they do. Things like Oculus Quests, this is going to go on eBay, obviously. And then things like this. This right here is a good example of something that will go on eBay. This is an iPad 7th generation that is totally tarnished. Like it's totally, this is, I got this after buying 2 cracked phones from a guy. And this one was, it's just smashed. It doesn't even have a home button. So it's another item that would go on eBay. Most of the stuff that goes on my eBay account is broken stuff. That's how it works. That's where almost all of my broken items go. Now, let's move on to Mercari. So I do want to go over Mercari a little bit. So let's go to Mercari. So some things that I like to sell on Mercari are things like Oculus controllers. So I got 2 active listings right now. I don't put a whole lot on Mercari. Most of the stuff I sell on eBay just because it sells faster. But as you can see, sometimes the Oculus Quest controllers sell for a little bit more on Mercari. And one thing that does sell really well on Mercari is game console stuff. Game console stuff sells really well on Mercari. Things like PS4s and Oculus Quests and things like that. Those sell pretty well in Mercari. I don't really know why. It just seems more like a game selling platform. I'm not sure why. It just is. Sometimes things sell for a little bit more on Mercari. I don't sell bad ESN phones or anything on Mercari. All of those go on eBay. Other than, the ones I sell to direct buyers and stuff like that. So yeah, that's how that part works, right? The next place that I want to talk about is Swappa. So Swappa. All right, so when it comes to Swappa, Swappa is where I usually sell all of my unlocked or clean ESN devices because I can make a whole lot more and pay less fees selling here. I always recommend having a Swappa account. I think it's a smart thing to do. As you can see here, this 11 Pro Max that sold on July 8th, I sold it for $1,187. That's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty freaking good, right? So that's just one of the items, right? As you can see, you can see that this was an iPhone SE 2nd gen 2020 that sold for, this was earlier in the year, but it still sold for a whole lot more than it would on eBay, right? So let's go here to, I don't have any listings right now, but we can go to my sales. And you guys can kind of see the items that I've sold on Swappa here, right? The last thing I sold was a 4th gen iPad. This one was unlocked and I sold it for $385. I bought that one for $200, right? 13 Pro unlocked, $880. That's a whole lot more than I would have gotten from a direct buyer. So you can sell watches on here. As you can see, I sold a Series 3 and a Series 6. I sold a 6S Plus on here for $130. So, I don't sell on Swappa all the time because most of the items that I get aren't unlocked and they aren't clean ESN. So I don't sell there a whole lot, but it is something I keep in my back pocket whenever I want to make a little bit more profit on a specific item, which I do a lot of the time. So the next thing that I want to talk about and where to sell, and this is probably one of the best places to sell if you're pretty new to this whole thing, other than maybe eBay, is a direct buyer. So if you need cash pretty quickly and you can take payment via PayPal and stuff like that, I definitely recommend going a direct buyer route. Now, you're not going to be able to offer very good prices. I can't say that all the time. But if we go to the NYC Phone Buyer price list, let's go here. As you can see, this is what a price list looks like, right? So they obviously don't buy blacklist or lost or stolen or anything like that. But they have the 14 Pro Max. You can see what they're buying it for. They're not buying used yet. But most of the items you're going to be dealing with are these here, right? So you got 13 Pro Max, and you can see what they're paying for specific items, right? So let's say we got 13 Pro Max, 128 gigabyte unlocked. We can say grade B, which is basically used. There is no such thing really as grade A plus. If there is one tiny scratch or nick or anything on it, it is not grade A. You might as well consider grade A as still having the plastic on the screen. Okay. Everything that you typically appraise as used will be grade B. Grade C is cracked. And then bad LCD is obviously bad LCD, bad Face ID, right? So, but these are the prices that they pay. Okay. So for this one, I'd offer like 600, and then I'd make $110 profit. And then you minus the fees, maybe it'd be about, I don't know, about $100, maybe $90 profit on it. But I mean, so, and then, obviously there's some deductions over here as well. So, but this is one of the best places that you can start when it comes to flipping phones. This is a good place. You can literally just go here. And if you want this price list, it's in the course. So you'd have to log back in the course. It is there for you guys to use. And you can actually go to the WhatsApp direct link and talk with their team, as you can see. So that's how that works, guys. These are the 4 places that I recommend selling. So let's kind of recap a little bit, right? Let's recap. And so eBay, obviously, it's going to be the most popular one to sell on. You're going to have Mercari. Then you're going to have Swappa, which is where I sell most of my unlocked clean ESN. Mercari is where I sell most of the game console stuff. eBay is another place, obviously, where I sell most of my stuff. And then direct buyers are a place where you can go for pretty much quick, fast money. If you're going to be losing a little bit of profit, but that's part of the game, right? So, if you want fast and easy, then you're going to take a little bit. You're going to pay fees, right? So, was this valuable to anybody? Let me know. Type value in the chat. If you're watching the replay, if you're on YouTube, let me know if it was valuable, guys. And I hope I shed some light on some of this for you guys. And I hope that I'm providing so much value that you guys will eventually help me to help you eliminate 6 months worth of the learning curve, right? One thing that I do is I have the accelerator program that is, a mentorship program more than just the course that you guys are in here. For those of you on YouTube, if you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the ebook, and then you can get into the starter kit, which is where this is being recorded. You guys can check that out. And yeah, but if you guys want to work directly with me, what you can do is either type apply below. If you're on YouTube, there's an application below. I can help you guys eliminate 6 months worth of mistakes, lost money, all kinds of stuff. So I got one of my students now. His name is Jared. He's about to have his $5,000 profit month, and that's net profit. That's after everything. Okay, 5 months in the business, 5 months, crazy. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys got value out of this live stream. I hope you guys want to work with me in the future, and talk later, and see you guys later.